Hello, everyone, and welcome to another long overdue episode of the EdTech Chat and Chew podcast. First, I want to start off by apologizing. It's been a long time since we've put a podcast up. And actually, the one that you're going to hear today was actually recorded back in May. But things got so crazy at the end of the school year for all four of us that it took us a little bit of time to get this one up. So we apologize for that. And over the summer, we're all busy doing some different and incredible things, and it's going to be tough for us to get together to record, but we are going to do our best to share some of those really incredible experiences that we have with you through short little video snippets here and there. And at the end of this podcast, Diane and I have a video snippet that we took when we were at a Skype media event in New York that we're going to share with you. So without further ado, I'm going to give you this week's EdTech Chat and Chew podcast, and I hope you enjoy, and we'll see you soon. Hello and welcome to the EdTech Chat and Chew podcast, the podcast where four passionate teachers from different parts of the country get together on their lunch breaks to share resources, tips, and ideas to help you empower your students. Each week, we'll do our best to inform and inspire you with the amazing things that are happening in our schools. We're very happy that you've joined us today. And now, here's your host, Diane Smokorowski.
Episode 17 of Chat and Chew, and today we're going to be playing another one of our old school TV game shows. We're doing a little Family Feud modified for a virtual space. So we're excited to do some playing. We have polled a group of students, a group of 8th graders, to see what their latest information is on technology. And I should tell you that even though this is May of 2014, probably in June of 2014, all of this data will be irrelevant. We will go ahead and count it as best as we can. But I'm Diane Smokorowski from Kansas. Always with me is Mike from Pennsylvania.
Hello there.
And his guest star is?
I'm Deb Hulst from Pennsylvania also.
Welcome, Deb. And then coming to us from El Paso, Texas is Karen.
Hello, everyone.
And her trusty sidekick, Joe, who's coming in. But, so today we're going to be playing a little Family Feud. We have... We have 9 questions that are coming into play, and we're just going to go ahead and jump right into it, if that sounds good, friends.
Yep.
Okay, so question number 1. The social network I cannot live without is? Okay, there are 5 answers on the board, and remember, these are 14-year-olds. So, the social network I cannot live without is, and you may need to talk to your family. Just make sure you got it all what you're ready to say.
Who's going first?
We're going to send ladies first. So we're going to actually start with Karen. So do we have a suggestion, Karen?
Okay, so Joe and I answer separately, right? Or are we answering together?
You're a team. You're a family. Twitter. Okay, you get 5 points for Twitter. That is the number 2 answer on the board. Okay, and Mike?
Okay, we're going to guess Snapchat.
Snapchat is on the board, and that is the number 3 answer. So, Karen, you get to go again, and you can steal all the points at this point. You can just play until you can't use those 3 strikes. So, Mike, you currently have 3 points, and she has 5. Okay, Joe, your family needs to come up with some good answers here.
Ooh.
Facebook is not on the list. Sorry, that's your first X.
Wow. All right. Oh. Okay. All right, we're going to go with Instagram.
Instagram, number 1 choice. 6 points for you.
Oh.
Okay.
It's hard thinking like a kid. All right. 14. I got to remember this.
That's the tough part, is the kid part, you know? Okay, any other suggestions, Karen?
Yes. Sorry. Listen, I've got to get this Tumblr.
Tumblr is the last option on the list. You have 1 point for that one. Yes. Okay,
One more answer.
I think we may have them all now, actually. There was one more, but I realize now that the students didn't suggest that one. So we are done with this question. So we're standing right now. Karen, you and Joe have 6 points. And Deb and Mike, you're at 9 points. All right, question number 2. The app that I open the most, application that I open the most on my phone or iPad is? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items on the list.
All right, we're going to say, we go first?
Yes.
Okay. We're going to say the camera app.
The camera app is not on the list. Sorry. Strike one. Karen?
We say Instagram.
Instagram is on the list with 1 point. So you're now at 7 points, Karen. What do you got, Mike? Dun, dun. I need to have background music.
YouTube.
YouTube is on the list. 1 point. Well done. Okay. Joe and Karen?
We'll say a messaging or text messaging app.
Number 1 response. You get 5 points for that one.
Answer.
Good job.
Yes. iMessage is what most of them chose. Got a few more left on the list, Mike?
We're talking it over.
Okay. Talks amongst your family. It's all good.
A new one.
Yeah, that's good. Is good.
The pressure of coming up with an answer.
All right, we're going to guess Flappy Bird.
Flappy Bird was not on the list.
How fun.
They actually said that is now over.
Yeah.
So that's 2 strikes, Mike. Sorry. All right, Joe and Karen, what do you got?
We say whatever their browser app is, like Safari or Chrome, something that they can use to search for answers.
Not on the list. Sorry, your first strike. Which surprised me because they were like, you don't search? Well, why would we want to use a phone for that? You're still in the lead, though, Karen, with 12 points. Okay. Mike?
We're still discussing here.
Still discussing. Or he's got to open his own phone to go back and say, well, doing his own phone.
All right.
That one I could take.
No.
Okay. We're going to guess iTunes.
iTunes, not on the list. Sorry, Mike, you're all out on this one. Okay, Karen and Joe, you get to take guesses until you get 2 more strikes and you're out of this question. I'll give you the answers.
Okay, so we had Instagram already, right?
Instagram has been selected.
And they use, what were the ones that we already guessed?
What we have open on the board right now is Instagram, an iMessage or messaging tool, YouTube. Those are the 3 that have been selected.
Let's see. Key or a key.
Or
The pressure. It's lots of pressure.
yes.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
Oh, I've got one more. Hang on.
Okay. So, Mike's what's going to happen is after she selects her items and then we have leftover, you're going to go, oh, yeah.
Maybe.
Which one do you think?
I would say one of these. Well, you do. I'll leave it to you. You're the boss. You pick one.
Oh, geez. Okay. I don't know if we're thinking like children here, but maybe we are. What about Pinterest?
Pinterest was not on the list. Sorry, that's your second strike. You get one more. What's
So
your
you-
other option?
You got one more.
Oh, I get to guess one more?
One more.
What about Vivo?
Not on the list.
Oh,
Sorry. Okay, so the other choices that were on there were Twitter,
Hmm.
Snapchat, Netflix,
Oh,
Pandora,
What was
and
the last?
Clash of Clans.
we're disconnected.
Do
It's a
you
good thing
Clash of
that we're
Clans?
playing this game.
I know. Good, good.
Clash of Clans is my son's favorite app of all. I have to tell you, he needs an intervention. Okay, so number 3. This one's a little. Here's the next one, a little bit easier. Okay, the app my parents use, but is so yesterday is.
Oh.
There are 2 answers on the board.
Now we can just think like us.
Yes.
yeah, all right.
The app my parents use, but it's so yesterday.
Yeah, and then this one. Uh-huh.
And I should say that one is overwhelmingly on the list.
Hmm.
Okay, they go first, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to go with Facebook.
There's the number 1 answer. Well done. You get 13 points for that one.
Oh,
So
that
now
hurt.
you're at 25. Right? You and Deb are at 10 points. So what is the other top thing adults use that the kids are like, that was not even cool anymore?
All right, we're gonna guess Pinterest.
Pinterest was not on the list. I will give you a hint. Think of a game. I will give you a hint. It's a game. So what game it is? I'm sorry?
You said another one is a game?
It's a game.
It's a game.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, we're going to go with Words with Friends.
Words with Friends is actually not on the list, but good answer. All right, Mike, what game are old people playing?
Angry Birds.
Nope, sorry guys, it's Candy Crush.
Oh, that's right! Boo! That evil game. Evil. Oh my god, yeah. Totally forgot about that evil game.
Next question. There are 3 answers on the board. The best hardware for a 14-year-old to use to connect to the web is. Best hardware for a 14-year-old to connect to the web. 3 answers on the board, one of them overwhelmingly up and top. Deb and Mike, we're throwing this one to you first.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we're gonna guess an iPad.
An iPad is the number 3 answer. You get 1 point for that one.
Right.
So you're at 11 points. All right, Joe, you and Karen, what's going to be your answer?
Can we go with a general, or does it have to be a specific name brand device?
No, general's fine.
Okay, smartphone.
Smartphone, number 1 answer. So you got 12 points for that one. That puts you at 37 points. All right, Deb and Mike, there's one more on the list.
All
And
right.
I should say that the iPad goes under the tablet.
Yeah, we're gonna guess laptop.
Laptop is the number 2 answer, so you get another 3 points for that. That puts you at 14. Okay, so 37 to 14. I see like this really good chance for you to come back, Mike. Okay.
All right.
All right. This is a good question. Okay. How long could I live without my smartphone? And I kind of grouped them together, so I'll tell you if it is, if you're in one kind of range. So there are 5 answers on the board. Okay? And we're going to start with Karen.
Don't do that.
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Okay, so that was under the less than 1 day. You get 3 points for that one. Okay, Mike?
We're going to say 1 day.
Okay, so I did 1 to 2 days. That gives you 3 points for that one. So now it's 17. All right, Karen?
Okay. Yeah.
1 week.
1 week. 6 points for that one. That was the number one answer. Most of them said they could go 1 full week.
I wonder if they've been grounded and they've had no choice.
Well, that was funny. Most of them said, well, I have to go to like scout camp or church camp in the summer, so I can live without it for a week.
That sounds a lot better than being grounded.
They're like, well, and I said, now, think about it. Does that mean that you are really struggling with not having it, or you just know that you can survive at this point? Okay, Mike.
How many more answers are up on the board?
2.
2. All right. We're going to say not at all. We would die instantly without it.
That is on the list. You get 3 points for that one, so that gives you, you're at 20 now. All right, Karen? You get one last shot, Karen.
Okay, we say a month.
A month. So I put it like in month and beyond, so that gives you 4 points for that one. So yes, well done. So you're at 50 to 20. Mike, you're just coming like warp speed behind her.
All right.
All right, this is kind of a cool question. The coolest new wearable tech that I'm excited about is, and there are 3 answers on the board. There's not a lot to pick out there from, so this should help you.
All right, we're guessing first?
Yes.
All right, we say Google Glass.
Google Glass, number one answer. That gives you 11 points.
Nice.
So that puts you at 31 points. Okay. Karen?
Okay, we say an iWatch or a Pebble, like a wearable watch device.
Smartwatch, number 2 answer. You get 8 points for that one. So, Mike, you get one more shot.
All right, we're going to guess like a Fitbit or some kind of athletic.
Fitbit's the next one, 5 points for that one. So you're at 36. So look, we're at 58 and 36, and the points don't mean anything, so it's awesome. Okay.
You don't have an incredible prize pack like last time? No junk in your classroom you want to send to us?
Packaged cookies. I don't even have cookies today. They're packaged, so there you go. Okay, so this one, the best current game that we're into. And there was a bunch on the list, but I'm just going to pick the top 4 on the list. And I will tell you that some of these are coming from consoles and some of these are coming from mobile devices. So the coolest hot game today is... And Karen, I think you go first on this one.
Okay, we're going to go with Minecraft.
Minecraft is not on the list. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. I think last summer it would have been on the top of the list. Now remember, we're 14, so we think we're bigger than we are.
How about WoW or World of Warcraft?
World of Warcraft is not on the list. Sorry.
25-year-old's not cool either.
Karen?
Call of Duty?
Call of Duty is not on the list. Would you believe that?
Wow.
Though my son does play that one. He's got an abridged version of it, but no, that's not the number 1 right now. I will tell you. Go ahead, Mike.
Like Madden sports games.
Not on the list. You might want to check the free apps on your iPhone.
Oh, so we're talking about apps.
Some of them are gaming apps, some of them are for consoles.
Well, let me see what I have here.
Oh, I guess that's my problem is I don't play enough games. I need to just take some time to stop and play.
I got a pretty mean game of Minecraft going with my son right now.
Oh, deep. Okay, any other guesses, Joe?
Should we go with that one? Say that one.
Yeah. I know it's probably an old game, but I'm thinking it's probably because of the new system. I'm going with Halo.
No, it's not Halo either. All right, Mike, last shot. What do you got?
What about that app that I didn't know what it was before that you guys were talking about? That was.
What was that?
The app game. See, if I was editing the podcast right now, I could go back to before.
You talk about the Words with Friends, maybe?
No.
No.
It was one of the top apps that kids had on their phone.
Oh.
Oh, Clash of Clans?
Yes, let's go with that.
Not on the list either.
All right. Fill us in, Diane.
All right, so here are the top apps, or top games. Grand Theft Auto 5.
Okay.
Something called Don't Step on the White Tile or Piano Tiles. It's the free one right now. One called 2048, which is a math game, actually.
I've been playing that one, but a different version of it, and it's great.
It's a pretty good one. One called Happy Wheels. That was new to me. And Tidal Fall, which I didn't know that one either because I'm like out of it. So.
Okay, I would never have guessed any of those.
No.
That's because we're not 14. Okay. Next one. We're down to 2 questions. Next one. The best gaming hardware. The best gaming hardware. Karen, you get to go first on this one.
It's according to 14-year-old, right? Yeah, it could be. Yeah.
Okay, smartphone.
Smartphone is on the list. It is the number 1 answer, actually. So you get 7 points for that one. You're at 65. Okay, Mike?
Xbox One.
The Xbox One is the number 2 answer. You get 5 points for that one. This should make it real easy for you, Karen and Joe.
PS4.
The PS4. It gets 4 points for that one. That leaves one last item on the list there for you, Mike.
The new Wii U. What is it?
No, that's not the Wii. Go like much older school than that, but not a gaming console. I'll give you another shot, Mike, because you're so close.
Old school Commodore 64. No, I'm joking.
So,
Nintendo 64. Or Nintendo, whatever the Nintendo version is, would it now?
it's not a gaming console at all.
Oh, no.
Okay. What do you think, Karen?
The Game Boy. Nintendo Game Boy thing. No?
How about a tablet?
Sorry, the answer is just a PC.
Oh, that's right.
So that's where I'm guessing the whole Minecraft thing is coming back into play, you know? All right, so the last one, and I don't know if we'll really get it, but I'm just going to throw this out there. If you can get one of them, we'll give you 10 points for it, okay? So the most common used hashtag for 14-year-olds right now is?
Oh, God.
Number 1 hashtag?
And there's a variety to pick from. If you get something close, I'll give it to you. But there's one that is the overwhelmingly top choice. 2 of them, actually. What do you think a 14-year-old would use as a hashtag? Mike?
Selfie.
This is my tech director, Rob.
Hey, Rob.
Yeah.
Come on with selfie.
Via that use hashtags. You wanna?
You got a 14-year-old, so that helps. Mike, is that what you're going with?
We're gonna go with hashtag summer.
Summer, not on the list. Karen?
We say hashtag selfie.
Delphi is the number 2 on the list.
Nice.
So that gives you, I'll give you 10 points for that one. That gets you at 79. All right, Mike, if you can get the number 1, I'm going to give you all the points and give you 1 above Carrie.
That's a lot of pressure, man. You know? Get a little nervous here. You know? I don't know if I can handle this.
I'll throw a hint at you. Think pirates.
Hmm.
Pirate treasures. And it is G-rated, I will tell you. It's G-rated.
Come on.
Well, I'm acting now.
It doesn't
No.
have booty in it.
I'll throw another hint. Think of the way a person would walk.
Hashtag swag.
There it is!
That's awesome.
Yes. Swag and all versions of swag. Swag selfie. Swag. So now you know. Swag is where it's all at. So there it is.
Wow.
Well, and in the end, you both win.
Yay! Everybody is a star sometime.
Well done, my friends. And should say next week we will be on Memorial Day, so we probably will not record next week, but we'll be back this summer to do some more very cool things, from our road travels to conferences and such. And we even have an ISTE event coming up in another month, so be looking forward to seeing you then. Until then, friends, we'll see you next time on EdTech Chat and Chew. We'll see ya.
So before we go, here's a little video that Diane and I made for you while we were at a Skype media event in New York City. We wanted to share a little bit of that experience with you, our listeners.
Hello, we're doing the Chat and Chew podcast on location today. I'm Diane Smokorowski, coming to you live from
New York City!
New York City with Mike here today. So instead of Kansas and Pennsylvania, we're side by side. It's a good setup. Why are we here, Mike?
We are here to do a Skype in the Classroom media event where we're going to be talking about global collaboration and some of the incredible experiences that our students have had this year. And then we're going to the Social Innovation Summit, where we're going to share how Skype in the Classroom and global collaboration are changing the world in good ways.
And it's good things. I think we should show them our workspace. You
All
wanna
right.
see it? Okay.
So here's where we are today. Behind us, you can see that's Central Park over in the distance, and we're going to walk you around the room here to the other side, and we're going to show you Times Square. So come take a walk. All right, so if you've been awake up till midnight on New Year's Eve, you've seen this before. And right out there, you can see there is Times Square, and if you look up on top of that 2014, you can see the ball is there lit in blue right now.
See, I had no idea that they left it up all year long, so that works out even better, right? But one of the things that we've discovered by being here in New York is that, you know, it's such a diverse place and so forth, but the idea that we can really connect face to face, not just globally, is awesome. But, you know, we can't bring New York City to our classrooms. Well, we can.
Right.
With Skype.
Right.
But the cool part about it is Mike and I get to sit here and do a little brainstorming. We haven't seen each other for 4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of cool that we get to sit here and brainstorm and come up with some new ideas for this next year. So, anything else you think is really cool?
No, just that, you know, keep doing the amazing things that you're doing and connect your students to others and create relationships and do amazing things, and good things will happen.
Exactly. And remember that there's no limits to the possibilities you can do with kids as long as you connect them to the world. So thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks, friends, for joining us for this week's EdTech Chat and Chew. We love getting together to learn from each other, and we're happy you were able to learn along with us today. You can make sure that you don't miss an episode by subscribing to the podcast on iTunes or to our YouTube channel. If you enjoy the podcast and you got a few good ideas today, please take a second to leave us a review on iTunes. Leaving a review is a great way to let others know about the show. Show notes and more information about topics from today's episode can be found on our website, edtechchatandchew.weebly.com. If you have questions for us or would like to give us some feedback, drop us an email at edtechchatandchew@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you, and we'll try and get your questions answered on future shows. On behalf of the podcast team, I'd like to wish you a week filled with all of the amazing things that make teaching the greatest job in the world. Make sure to join us over the summer as we share some of our travels and learning experiences with you. See you next time. Until then, keep on learning.